Merry Murders, the Cook County Jail, and their rendition of the Sunlock Tango.
Shit. Sit. Squish. Oh, yeah. Sit, bro. Lip shit.
Self to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Switch. Top. Switch.
You know how people have these own habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie likes to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So I come home this one night and I'm really irritated. I'm looking for a little sympathy. And there's Bernie, laying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, I said, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots. Into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
Sit, switch.
I met a Zakila Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single and we hit it off right away, so we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink, and then we'd have dinner. Well, it was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. And then I found out, single, he told me, single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So, that night when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He took the cloud. He was in his mind. And then he used it. And he abused it. It was a murder, but
Now I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up my chicken for dinner, minding my own business, when in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. "You've been screwing the milkman," he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
if you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
どうして私はここにいるの？警察は私が夫を殺したというわ。でもそれは嘘よ。私はやっていない。どうしてサモおじさんは私がやっただなんて言ったの？警察に何度説明しても私の言っている言葉は通じなかった。
Yeah, but did you do it?
My sister Veronica and I had this double act my husband Charlie used to come around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Well, this one night we're down in Cicero, the 3 of us sitting up in a hotel room, boozing, having a few laughs, every man out of ice. So I went to go get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They
the way he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive. I saw him dead.
Dirty bomb. The dirty bomb.
They had it coming.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it all along.
Because if they used us,
If they used us, they abused us. They abused us. She told us that we were wrong. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Sing with my hands.
Number 17, Miss Freddie.
artistic differences.
I bet you would have done the same.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the keeper of the keys, the countess of the clink, the mistress of murderous row, matron Mama Morton.
Ask any of the chickies in my town. They'll tell ya I'm the biggest mother. And none of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I've got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. Oh, hello there, electric piano. If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up